So my name is Julia Bott, and I am the principal of the Ellis Mendell School in Roxbury, and we have a student population of about 240 students in grades K1 through 5. So I have been the principal of the Mendell. This is my 4th year, and I can say that there's a lot of new. There's a lot of new faculty at the Mendell, there's new leadership at the Mendell, and there's a growing collaborative parent community. I think some things that we're really proud about that we're working on that I want to highlight first is that we are what I would call a newly inclusive school. So when I started at the Mendell, we had one full inclusion classroom, and then we had a clustering of classrooms of students with disabilities that were educated in what we would call substantially separate or restrictive classrooms, and now all of our students are fully included in the general education classroom all day long. I think that inclusion is definitely something that we can hang our hat on, and there are very few schools right now in the city that can say that they are fully inclusive. Not all of our classrooms have the same types of students with disabilities in them, but we are committed, and we have recently reworked our vision statement, and the idea of inclusivity, equity, access, and high expectations for all is a theme at the Mendell that is new, right? So I think we're really hanging our hat on the idea that we have so much diversity here. We also have worked a lot on building and expanding the arts, which I know is a huge desire among families, among students, and is a huge part of being an effective inclusive school. So we have a full-time visual arts teacher who's phenomenal, and you're going to get to see some of her teaching and learning later today. We have a part-time music teacher in the primary grades. We have after-school music education. So we're thinking about the arts, and as a small building that doesn't have a lot of facilities, we teach all of our specials on a cart, but that doesn't stop us from providing high-quality instruction, and you'll see our student artwork featured around the building, and we win awards in many of the contests in the city, even on a larger level.
Hi, my name is Ida Vazella. I teach visual arts at the Ellis Mendell Elementary School in Roxbury.
Janari.
We're working about Zentangle.
Zentangle, what is the Zentangle?
A Zentangle is like a big shape, like a square, with shapes inside it.
This is my 3rd year teaching art at the Mendell. I think what I want people to know most about the Mendell is that we're a learning community. We all work together, we collaborate constantly on our lesson planning, on our curriculum, on everything that happens in this school, and that we're student focused, that everything we do is for the benefit of the students and their families.
My name is Victoria Lynch, and I teach at the Ellis Mendell Elementary School, and this is my 7th year here at the Mendell. We are a strong professional learning community. We're always collaborating with one another inside of school hours and outside of school hours. We're dedicated to putting together strong lesson plans that are cohesive and interesting for students.
Tell it again, storyteller, tell it again. How many of you circled the words apart when we were being word aware on Monday?
So the Mendell Elementary School is a great place to send your child because we are dedicated to serving the whole child. We want to make sure that all of our students succeed both academically, socially, emotionally, and grow into their own person. So we're dedicated to learning everything we can about our students and their families and working alongside them.
What is the Mendell magic? I think the idea that we have this really positive climate where faculty work and support each other, push each other, challenge each other, collaborate really well. In a small school, if that does not happen effectively, the climate can feel very negative. In a small school where it happens effectively, you know every child. So I shake every kid's hand in the morning, and I know every kid's name, and I know what's going on with them, I know their families, I know their needs, and so does all of my faculty. So I think this idea of a small, close-knit community where everybody's positive, where everybody wants to work together, where everybody approaches this work as a problem solver does feel very magical to us. I think I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge that we just have amazing students. We have incredible students here. I'm biased. I think our students are the best students in the whole city, but I think that we expect greatness of them at the Mendell. We expect magic from them. We expect them to be challenged and rise to those challenges, and we find that when we do that well, in really strategic ways, they absolutely do.
I love working here at the Mendell and collaborating with my colleagues and working alongside with students and their families.